friends, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm coming at you with my sci-fi September vlog part 1. So obviously, well not obviously, you may not know, but Sci-Fi September is a readathon, which is going to be hosted by Jesse from Bow Ties and Books, Sajid, and I know there's like 2 more people and I forget. So I will leave them linked down below because I forgot their names. I'm so sorry and I don't have them in front of me at the moment. But yeah, Sci-Fi September is pretty much a month-long readathon, and the whole premise is just to read sci-fi books. They do have a bingo board with some prompts that could help you out to pick whatever books you want to read if you're participating. And one of my last videos, which was my September TBR for 2021, I talked about all of the books that I'll be reading in the month of September, and I talked about my whole TBR for Sci-Fi September, which consists of 6 books, plus I have other books that I need to read for book clubs. So we'll see if I get to all of those books, which are 6 books for Sci-Fi September. But like I said, I'm going to be doing 2 parts, so the first 2 weeks and then the last 2 weeks in another vlog. So these are the first 2 weeks of Sci-Fi September, and today obviously is September 1st, and I will be starting today with Clara and the Sun by Kaso Ishiguro. This one I chose because it has a robot / AI presence in the book, but I don't know much about what this book's actually about, so I guess I will let you know as I go. But Kaso Ishiguro also wrote a book called Never Let Me Go, which I talked about in my September TBR video, that I watched a movie for that Never Let Me Go book, and I to this day have no idea what happened in that movie. So if I like this book, maybe I'll check out Never Let Me Go by Kaso Ishiguro, maybe read that and then watch the movie. But yeah, this is a Good Morning America book club pick, which is exciting. I don't know what month it was for. Maybe it's for September, I don't know, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm intimidated though, because this seems like a really smart book, if that makes any sense. So I'm a little intimidated by this book, but we'll see if I like it. And yeah, and I borrowed this from the library, which is why I'm starting with it off first, because I have to return it in like 20 days. So I just want to make sure that I get it read and done, you know, before the due date. And then I have some of the other books for Sci-Fi September up here. You can go watch my September TBR if you want to know all of the books that I'll be reading. But after Clara and the Sun, I'll probably do like an Instagram poll and have y'all choose what I'll read next in the month. But yeah, starting off with this one. Hi friends. So since we last spoke, it is now the evening. It's 7 p.m. And I had a day. So I worked, I watched a little bit of this new TV show that I've been binging on Netflix, which is really good. It's called The Cook of Castamar, and it's basically like a Spanish Downton Abbey but set in like older times. I think it's set in like the 17 or 1800s. So yeah, I'm really enjoying that. I watched a little bit of that while I was having dinner. I worked today. And I got a package, which is the main reason why I started my camera, because I wanted to show y'all what I got. I know exactly what this is. I did open the tab, so it's easier for me to unbox this. But yeah, I know what it is, so yes. It is The Last House on Needless Street by Catriona Ward, and this was sent to me by Tor Nightfire, so thank you so much, Tor Nightfire, for sending this my way. They also sent my way about a week ago Certain Dark Things by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. Again, thank you so much, Tor Nightfire. I am so grateful of you guys sending me that. And I think there's a couple other things in here. So there's a Nightfire sticker, which is a little bent, sorry, and there is a little bookmark that says read it, love it, scream about it. That's so cute. There's one more thing in here. Oh that's so cute. It is a little like pin with the cat from the Last House on Needless Street cover. There you go. It's a little cat. That is so cute. I'm gonna pin like maybe on this jacket and everything. That's gonna look so cute. I'm so excited for this pin. So thank you so much, Tor Nightfire, for sending me all of this stuff my way. I really appreciate it. And now I will be starting Clara and the Sun in a few minutes from now. Jan from Jan Agaton, my good friend here on BookTube, is going live on her channel with Jessie from Bow Ties and Books, and they will be doing live reading sprints in a little bit, I think in about an hour and a half. So I'll be doing that, reading this. Hoping to get a lot of reading done tonight. I do have to stay awake until around midnight because my parents are coming home from Puerto Rico. I don't know why I said it like that, Puerto Rico. They were over there visiting my grandma for a week or so. So yeah, I have to go pick them up at the airport and they get home about midnight. So I have to go to the airport to pick them up at midnight. So I have to stay up till that time. I might take a nap, who knows, but I'm kind of scared because I feel like I would just fall asleep and not wake up at midnight when I'm supposed to go pick them up. So I'll be reading this while I'm trying to stay awake, and yeah, I'll have some tea, some coffee or something to keep me awake. But I'm excited. Sprints on Jan's channel. I don't even know if you can hear me. Your phone is just not it, y'all. Hi friends. So I have a couple of updates for y'all. So last night I did start Clara and the Sun by Kaso Ishiguro, and I read about, I think it was 50 to 60 pages. And I ended up DNFing it because I just could not get into it. Like I said, I read 50, 60 pages of it. And the point of view, like the person that you're hearing from, I could just not get into it. Like the point of view of the book was through the perspective of an AI, like a robot thing, and it was just boring to me. I did not like the perspective. And it wasn't interesting to me, and also I'd heard other people saying not so great things about it, so I decided that I'm not going to be wasting my time because there's so many books that I need to read for the month of September. So I didn't want to get into a reading slump starting the month, so DNF'd it. I ended up returning it to the library, and I'll put a clip on the screen of some of the things that I'm talking about. So I ended up returning it this morning to the library, and I did pick up my parents last night successfully from the airport, and we got freaking rallies. I got like a spicy chicken sandwich and fries at like 2 a.m. and I should not have done that because this morning I went to the gym, and after, I think I was on the treadmill for like 20 minutes, and at one point in time my stomach, like, it just started hurting so badly that I just wasn't able to finish my workout at the gym, so I left early. I did get some gas this morning at the gas station, and I got some groceries, and I'm trying to think of what else I did this morning. So yeah, I think I got some groceries, and then I came back home and I made some breakfast. So I made kind of like a French toast with bananas and like chocolate on top. I found this chocolate dip, and it's made from chickpeas, so it's basically like hummus, but they put some, like, I don't know if it's cacao or what, but it tastes so good. If you haven't tried it, it's like a super healthy chocolate. But yeah, now I just got ready. I'll be putting on my jacket in a couple minutes, and I'm heading out to an appointment. Also, the big update is that I did start Sleeping Giants. Oh, it's right here next to me. I started Sleeping Giants by Sylvan Nouvelle. I read about 70 pages of this book just now, and I am loving this book so much. It's so good so far. It is pretty short, and I'm 70 pages in, so I am confident that I can make it at least halfway through tonight, because 70 pages in less than an hour, so good progress. But yeah, I don't know if I mentioned what this book's exactly about, but basically at the beginning of the novel, there's this little girl, and she's kind of playing around, I believe, and then she falls like through the earth, and then she falls on this huge like mechanical hand. And the whole novel, like the whole story, is told through interviews. I've been listening to the audiobook because a lot of my friends told me that it's a really good audiobook, and it's really good. Like, if you're going to be reading this, physically, audiobook, both, but definitely listen to it at least for chapter 2, because I'm really enjoying like following along. But yeah, it's really good. Like I said, it's told in interview form, and it's kind of like the military and all this sci-fi stuff, and like this scientist person, and they're trying to pretty much figure out like what the hand means, where did it come from, what's its purpose, and then like obviously it's a hand, so now like all over the world there's like different body parts coming up, and it's getting a little political too in there, so it's really good. I'm really enjoying it, and I'm glad that I like stopped reading Clara and the Sun and started with this one because I'm having a good time. Also, real quick, like I mentioned, I picked up my parents from the airport, and my aunties and my cousins all got me stuff, and like my whole outfit right now, it's all stuff that they gifted me, like this necklace and then this sports bra and the shorts, and all of this stuff right here, like those are sports bras and all like a whole bunch of stuff. That's all stuff that my mom brought me from Puerto Rico from my family, so I need to clean this up. Sprinting with the girls.
And I was like, why, what is happening? It's true. You gave it 2 stars?
Oh no, I said that's true.
Oh. Hello. It is currently 10 p.m. so a couple updates. After I filmed last, I went out to my appointment, and then I came home, I made dinner. I made like a little taco bowl. I don't think I vlogged that at all, but after dinner, I've been on with my friends for a little while, so I think we've been on for like 2 hours. Let me switch my camera real quick to show you. So I'm on with Jan, Cami, Sarah, and Isa, and they're always linked in my description box, by the way, because I talk about them so often that I just leave their links down there. But yeah, Sarah and I are actually meeting up tomorrow in person, so we're gonna go to a bookstore, and then we might go to like Panera Bread or like a smoothie place, and then read in person also. So I'm super excited. We're going out for like lunchtime. So yeah, I'm super excited. But Sleeping Giants, I obviously started it earlier today, and I'm really loving it. I'm halfway through it, and I was kind of nervous only because of the fact that this is told in interview format, so I thought that there might be like a disconnect with like characters and the way that it's told, like kind of them talking about things that have happened and not in present time. So I thought there would be a disconnect there, but I am really liking it, honestly. So yeah, I'm predicting like a 4 out of or 5 star depending on the twists and everything. The audiobook is amazing, so if you're planning on reading this, I would say like give the audiobook a try, even if it's just for like half of the book or even a chapter. Just give it a try. It has a full cast of characters, and honestly, it's really good. So yeah, obviously as well, I was a bit intimidated by this book because I haven't read sci-fi in a long time, and the only sci-fi that I've ever read was YA, so this was a bit intimidating because I thought it would be like too smart or I wouldn't really understand what's going on, but it's been doing a really good job at like explaining everything, so I'm loving it. And yeah. Hi friends, I look crazy because it's currently 11 p.m. so I was getting ready to go to bed. I painted my nails a little burgundy. I already messed one up. Anyway, I painted
my nails burgundy color. Ugh, I'm so upset. I always do this. I always mess them up. Anyway, I was trying to do my nails, but I guess I can't even do that correctly.
Anywho, I was getting ready for bed because I have a long day tomorrow, so I was gonna go to bed a little early, and then I remembered that I got 2 books in the mail today by Penguin Random House, and I opened them not on camera, so yeah, but I still wanted to show off what I got. So like I said, Penguin Random House, actually Penguin Random House sent me one of this, and the other one was Doubleday, which I think it's related to Penguin Random House, but I'm not too sure. But the first one sent to me by Penguin Random House is Living Beyond Borders, and this is pretty much an anthology of short stories, comics, and poems, full of authentic YA voices revealing what it means to be Mexican American. So I'm really excited to read this. It's all about the Mexican experience and growing up as a Mexican in America. So I'm really excited to read this, and thank you Penguin Random House for sending this to me. They were prioritizing Latinx reviewers for this, so thank you so much for sending this my way. And then the next book that was sent to me, this was by Doubleday, and they sent me Several People Are Typing, and they actually sent me an email letting me know that this is the Good Morning America book club pick for the month of September, which is really exciting. I don't think I'll get to this in the month of September because obviously I'm in the middle of Sci-fi September, but this whole book apparently is all told in Slack messages. And if you don't know what Slack is, it's kind of like Google Drive kind of, but it's like a website where like for businesses or organizations and stuff. And yeah, so it's all told in Slack messages, so it's kind of like a work from home comedy. It's been compared to like The Office, but like remote, I guess. So it sounds funny and pretty cool. It's a really different format, and it'll be a really quick read because obviously like Slack messages are very short. They're like texts. So I'm excited to read this.
I am so upset about my nails right now. It's not even funny.
So yeah, thank you so much Penguin Random House for sending me Living Beyond Borders, and Doubleday for sending me Several People Are Typing. And now I'm gonna go to bed because I have a long day ahead of me tomorrow, so talk to you tomorrow.
Guys.
Wait, it's recording.
Oh.
Hi, we're book shopping at this bookstore called Walls of Books. I've made Sarah buy The Turn of the Key because it's one of my favorites. Yeah, and we're just book shopping. I still haven't bought anything, and we're gonna go to Panera or I don't know, a smoothie place maybe later and read. So
yeah, she's only allowed to buy one book and
yeah,
two, so
and I haven't grabbed anything at all. Like I'm not.
We haven't like even picked stuff up off the shelves, which is weird. So.
Like last time I was like carrying like 10 books.
Yeah, we had so much.
Okay. Hello, so I just got home. I was hanging out with Sarah, as you saw from the last couple of clips, and I had to come home because I actually have to do some work, and I'm headed out actually in just a couple seconds. My boss is actually picking me up at my house, and we're gonna go shopping for some art supplies. But I wanted to show y'all what I got with Sarah. Sadly, I wasn't able to do like a little haul portion because we went to Panera and we ate and we read a little bit, and then we went to Ulta, and it was around the time that I had to go, so we weren't able to do a little haul portion like last time. But I'm gonna show you what I got. So first off, I got Vicious by V. Schwab. I'm hoping to read this in the month of October for a little vlog that I'm planning with Camila from Borrows and Books. Yeah, V. Schwab, I've only ever read Addie LaRue, so I'm really excited to read this one. This is kind of dark academia, and I've heard it's kind of like superhero type of vibe, so I don't know much about it, but I'm excited to read it. So we went to that little bookstore called Walls of Books, and then right after we went to Panera Bread. We ate, and you saw that, and then we read for literally like 15 minutes because there was this really annoying couple behind us just like making out and making really gross noises. So we were trying to read, but we had to keep like rereading the same sentence over and over because we couldn't concentrate. And then we kept talking and talking and talking, so we didn't read too much. I think maybe I read like a chapter of Sleeping Giants. I'm still really enjoying it, and I'm hoping to finish this tonight. But I don't think you guys care too much, but I'll show you because it's only 3 things. Sarah and I went to Ulta, and I didn't really know that Sarah loves makeup, and she knows a lot about makeup. So she showed me a whole bunch of like things that she loves, like this mascara she says is really good, so I bought it. And she gave me some like dupes for things that I love that are really expensive. So I told her like I use the Fenty Beauty primer because I have really greasy skin, so she showed me this little putty primer from ELF. So I bought that. It's matte. And then the last thing, I told her also that I use the Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. So she told me to get this Hydrating Camo Concealer by ELF. And she showed me like the color that she thinks would be good for my skin. I'll try it out. But yeah, I don't think you guys care too much about the makeup, but those are all the things I bought. Like I said, I'm heading out for work in just a couple minutes, and I'll be home on time for Cami sprints on her channel. She's doing live reading sprints. And I'm hoping to finish Sleeping Giants because I only have a little less than 100 pages of this book. So hopefully I'll finish this tonight. And I'll put a poll on my story to see what I should read next. And I'm really excited. It's only, what, the 3rd today? Yeah, today's September 3rd, and I think I'll be finishing my first book for Sci-Fi September, so really excited. Hi friends, this is Editing Naomi from the future. So today is September 6th and today's actually Labor Day, and I was editing my video, the video that you're watching right now, because usually I edit as I go. So I was editing and I am currently on my second read for Sci-Fi September, and I just realized that I never gave my thoughts / rating for Sleeping Giants. So I'm gonna do that right now really quickly. So I actually ended up finishing Sleeping Giants on that September 3rd from the last clip that I was talking about. So that was 3 days ago. And since I've started my second book, which you'll see after this, but basically I gave this a 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed this book. I love the premise. I think for me this was a really good intro to the adult sci-fi genre, because I think I've mentioned that I've only ever read like YA sci-fi, and the rest of my TBR for this Sci-Fi September is pretty much YA. So I think in the adult genre for sci-fi, this was a really good intro. This was an amazing audiobook. I had a really good time. It was very fast-paced, and I don't think it talked about really complicated things, but it wasn't complicated, if that makes any sense. I'm definitely going to be continuing this series. I think it's like 4 books or something like that, and it kind of ends in a cliffhanger, so I really want to read the next book. I just added it to my wish list, so next time that I'm out like book shopping, I'll keep my eye out for it. But yeah, I really enjoyed it, and I am on my second book, so you'll see me talking about what book I'm picking up next now. Oh, ¿verdad? Tienes razón. Hello everybody. So long time no talk. I haven't vlogged in the past couple of days because I haven't read in like 3 days. So here's a little bit of an update. So today is actually Labor Day. I cleaned my room and I'm about to go out shopping because the reason why I cleaned my room like thoroughly is because I'm going to be redecorating my whole room. Like right now the decoration is like turquoise and yellow, but I'm gonna change it to something a bit more mature and do a little like I don't know, it's gonna be like white, cream, like neutrals, and then do like little bits of like pops of color around the room. But yeah, so I'm about to go out to TJ Maxx, Walmart, and then I'll come home and read Renegades. So I haven't read in the past like 3 days, but this morning I did read a bit of Renegades. Here it is. So I did read a bit of Renegades this morning, and I am 100 pages in, which doesn't look like a lot because this book is almost 600 pages long, so look at that. But yeah, I read 100 pages. I'm really enjoying it. So obviously Sci-Fi September, so this is a sci-fi book. I think I mentioned that Marissa Meyer is one of my favorite authors. She wrote one of my favorite series of all time, which is the Lunar Chronicles. I love that series so much and I want to buy it sometime soon and reread it. But Renegades. So basically it's about these 2 very young people that you can see on the cover. The boy, his name's Adrian, and the girl is Nova, and they're kind of like enemies. There's basically like this world, and I guess like superheroes exist, and they're kind of the superheroes who are called renegades, and then there's the villains, and kind of our main girl, she's in the villains like group, and there's reasons why she's in there, and you learn all about that. And then Adrian was kind of raised as a renegade, which is like a superhero, but he also has his own thing going on. And basically I guess the renegades are recruiting new people, and Nova, which is one of the people that's on the villain side, she's going to be like hopefully it looks like that's what's going to happen, but it looks like she's going to apply to become a renegade, or like be over there to kind of be like a spy. And I'm so into it. It's like, it's really good. So I really hope that that's where the story is going. But I'm really enjoying it. It was a bit confusing only because of like the world building and learning like about all of these different groups and how this world works. So at the beginning I wasn't as into it, but now 100 pages in, I'm really liking it. So we'll see how it goes. Not me forgetting to vlog while I was shopping, but I think I bought a little too much stuff. It's like on the floor. I have a pillow over here. I might show you like a little, like an overview of the things that I got, because I don't think anyone wants like a decoration haul, but I got a lot of stuff. There's a lot of fall stuff at TJ Maxx if you were interested, but I got a lot of stuff. Went to TJ Maxx and Walmart. I'm headed home now. My mom is going to be turning the grill on, and we're gonna make some burgers. I'm gonna make a veggie burger. So yeah, I'm headed home, and I'm gonna read a little bit, and I'll show you all what I got. I'm so excited. Not my chipped nail, but okay. Hi friends, I'm gonna do a really quick haul of some of the things that I got at TJ Maxx and Walmart. I actually just went back to Walmart and TJ Maxx to return some things because they didn't work out. One of the things was too small. It was like a curtain. And then the other thing was this really cute pumpkin plant. And the moment that I opened my door, like my car door, it fell and it broke. And I was really mad because I went back to TJ Maxx, and luckily they took it back and gave me my money back, but I wanted to replace it with another one. It didn't have any more, and it was so cute. It was like this little pumpkin. It was a plant. It was everything. They don't have it anymore, so I'm upset. But hopefully they bring back more like fall pumpkin stuff, because they had some pumpkin things, but I wanted it to be orange, and they only had like pumpkins that were white or like black and stuff. But it's a long story. I'll show you real quick. So first I got this throw blanket. It's orange and it has like this little texture, and I'm in love, obsessed. I think I mentioned that I'm getting a new bed, like bedding set, and right now mine is turquoise, as you can see, but I'm gonna be getting one that's like all neutrals. It's like cream, has a little bit of gray and cream in it, and I have some decorative pillows that I have that are older, but that's why I'm buying all this stuff. And then I have like this body pillow that helps me, like I use this every single day because otherwise my back will hurt so badly. But I had to get a new one because I'm changing my whole decoration, so I got it in like white / cream. This looks much smaller than the blue one that I have, but hopefully it works out fine. And then I got this like decorative pillow, and I'm probably gonna put it on my bed, but it has pumpkins on it. But once like after November or something, I'll just flip it around because it has like this cute pattern in the back. And then I got these cute little like spooky spider earrings, and these were from Walmart. I think they were like $3 or something like that, so I'm gonna be wearing these in October. And the last thing I got was this little like, it's not a flower arrangement, it's just like I don't know what to call this exactly, but I'm gonna be putting this in the vase over there in the other side of my room, and use it I guess as flowers. I'm probably gonna have to cut it because they're too tall, but yeah, this was the last thing I got at TJ Maxx. So yes, my new bed set comes in tomorrow, so hopefully I'll like vlog me like changing everything in my room and putting all these decorations up, because I'm not gonna do that right now because I don't have my new bed set. So yes, but I'm super excited, and I'll bring out like my other decorative pillows and everything that I have to complete my room. But I'm really excited because it's going to look like it's fall like all year round, and I'm here for it. Hi friends, I haven't vlogged in a little while because I've been really busy with work. So I think some of you know that I work for an arts and culture center, and it's a LATINX arts and culture center. So Hispanic Heritage Month is about to start. Therefore, that means that my job is very, very busy at the moment. So I haven't had much time to read, which means that I haven't had much to update you all on. So I can't remember if I did an update about what my decor for fall look like, but I just took a couple of clips of like my bed and some other things that I bought. But last night actually I went to this clay earring workshop and I made a couple earrings. So I made these ones, they're little moons, and I made these ones that are like hands, and they're white and gold. And then my favorite, which I'm gonna be wearing for a video that I'm filming today, are these little ghost earrings. I'm obsessed. And it's special because like I made them and I went with my mom, and it's just like a special memory. Like every time that I'll wear these, I'll remember that I like went out with my mom and I made these myself with my mom. So it was nice. So that was like the only relaxing thing that I did this week. Otherwise I was working or just running around like a crazy person. I worked a lot this week, and next week is gonna be even crazier because we have an event next weekend. So I think I'm 50 pages away from finishing Renegades by Marissa Meyer. So I should be able to finish that tonight. Today is Saturday also, it's the weekend. And I'm actually about to go out with my mom to run some errands. So I'm all dressed with this little skirt and bodysuit. Yeah, I think that's it. I won't really say anything about my thoughts about Renegades because I'm like 50 pages away from finishing. So whenever I'm done, I'll give you my rating and my thoughts on Renegades. And then after that, I made a poll about which book I should read next, which would be the last book for this vlog part 1, and then vlog part 2 will have the other 2 books that I want to read for Sci-Fi September. But the next book that I'll be reading is Warcross by Marie Lu. It's the one that won the poll. So this is what I'm going to be reading next. And after Warcross, I'm actually taking a little break and I'm reading 3 books by Latinx authors, and then after that I'll read the last 2 books for Sci-Fi September. That's my plan for September. But yeah, we'll see how much I read because I'm really, really, really busy. But yeah. Hi friends. So I'm wearing my little spoopy ghost earrings because I'm going to be filming my it's like a recommendation video for books that you can read in the fall time / for Stabathon, which is a readathon that I'm hosting with a couple of my friends here on BookTube. So I'm about to film that little recommendation video, but I did want to update on Renegades. So I did finish this a little bit ago, and I don't know what to give it as a rating because I feel really confused. So I was really enjoying the beginning, like the first 200 pages I really enjoyed. I did feel like this book was way too long for no reason. I feel like it dragged a little bit. I feel like it did not have to be as long as it was. I did love the ending. Like I love books that like have a little twist right at the end. So the last chapter of this was really good, which literally like I was thinking about giving it like a 3.5 star, and then that ending chapter like really changed things for me and made me enjoy it more. But I just feel like the book kind of dragged. I feel like the pacing was really weird, and yeah, I feel like it wasn't executed as good as it could have been, and it could have been like a little shorter would have been better, and a couple things taken out like that didn't really need to be there. I did really enjoy it, but I'm kind of confused as to what I'm gonna give it. I think I might stick with my 3.5 rating, only because I did really enjoy it, but thinking about picking up the sequel for this, it's not like something that I will do anytime soon, and if I don't do it anytime soon, that probably means that I'll never get to it. So yeah, I'm not like super intrigued about like what's going to happen next in this series. I feel like for you to understand exactly what I mean, so these two main characters I mentioned, one's a boy, one's a girl. The girl, her name's Nova, and the boy is Adrian, and they both have like superhero personas, or like villain personas. They both have that persona, and no one knows who they are, and they're both literally like going after each other, but like their superhero slash villain persona, but obviously they don't know that the other person is that persona, I guess. I don't know if I'm explaining this correctly. So they're both like kind of after each other, and they're both friends. They're kind of falling in love for each other, and they don't know that like the person that they're looking for is like right there in front of them, and it's kind of like a cat and mouse type of chase, but it's just like really annoying. I was like getting really excited when she was on the trials to get in the Renegades team, and I thought we were gonna have a little bit of like a training arc and all of that, but it wasn't really like that. It wasn't what I was expecting it to be or what I wanted it to be. I did really enjoy it. I think it was different from things that I've read when it comes to sci-fi. But because I've read stuff by Marissa Meyer before, I think I was expecting more of a Lunar Chronicles type of story slash vibes, and I didn't get that from this. So I think I'm gonna stick to my 3.5 star rating. So I got this pumpkin cheesecake candle, and I just wanted to show that right now. So like I mentioned, I'm going to be reading one more book for this vlog, and that's going to be Warcross by Mary Lou. I don't think I'll be doing like too much vlogging. I feel like I might just literally talk about what I'm reading like once I'm halfway through and when I'm done with this, because I feel like this video is probably already really long. I'll update you when I start Warcross by Mary Lou. Good morning, friends. I am currently in my car and I'm headed to the lake. I'm going to be taking myself on a little picnic date. So I have my, I don't know if you can see it, my picnic basket is green, and I brought a pillow and I brought a blanket and breakfast. I haven't had anything to eat. I brought a tea, water. It's really hot though, so we'll see how long I'll last at the lake. And obviously I brought my book Warcross by Mary Lou. Haven't started it, but I will at the lake. And yeah, those are the plans for today. Today is Sunday, and the reason why I'm doing this is because literally I have this going on today, and then I have a nail appointment because my nails are atrocious on Thursday and this week. But besides that, I'm going to be working like endlessly because we have an event next weekend, so I won't even have time to think about doing anything for myself. So I'm doing this for myself today. I hope y'all can hear me over the sound of my fan, but I'm not gonna turn it off because it's hot here in Cleveland. It's like 80 degrees and it's September. Like what is going on? I don't know. But I just wanted to update y'all because I did mention that I was going to update whenever I got to the halfway point of Warcross, which I did. Literally started this yesterday on Sunday at the lake, which I did vlog a little bit of that. I did like a little solo picnic for me, and I started Warcross, and I think I read like 100 pages at the lake, and then I came home and read a little bit more. So I'm halfway through, and I'm really loving this book. But anyway, I'm really loving this book. This book is giving me like, not Hunger Games vibes, but there is like a type of there's like a competition. It's not like deadly, but there's a competition. It's giving me Ready Player One vibes, but basically in this dystopian like sci-fi world, there's like this huge video game that everyone plays all around the world, and basically our main character is very knowledgeable in like hacking and this video game and everything, and she hacks into the video game, and the creator of the video game sees this and he offers her a job because there's some shady things going on. So he kind of flies her to Tokyo and offers her a job, but like he's offering the same job to like other people, and it's kind of like a competition as to who's going to like catch this person or do this thing first. I don't want to say too much so I don't spoil anything, but I'm really enjoying this book. Like, this is what I wanted from Renegades, but I feel like Renegades, the only reason why I didn't enjoy it as much is because it was superheroes, and I just didn't really enjoy that. Like, I just don't like superhero TV shows or anything like that. Like, if it's not Marvel and it's not a movie, I don't really enjoy superhero stuff, so I think that's why I didn't enjoy Renegades as much. But this is just like exactly what I've been wanting out of like a YA sci-fi book. So I'm really enjoying it. We'll see. The next clip should be me once I'm done with this book. And today is Monday, September 13th. And I want to be done with this by Wednesday, because Wednesday is the first day of Hispanic Heritage Month, and I'm going to be doing a vlog for that, for Hispanic Heritage Month. So I need to be done with this in the next 2-3 days, which I think it's pretty doable. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it, really loving it, and I hope that this becomes a 5-star read. Hi besties, it is September 14th, Tuesday, and I am all done with Warcross by Mary Lou. So I did say that I was going to just kind of give my thoughts halfway through and when I ended the book. So I think I'm going to be giving this a 4-star. I did, out of the 3 books that I read for this vlog, which are right here, I did enjoy Sleeping Giants the most, and I believe I gave this a 4.5 star. And then Renegades ended up being like a 3.5, and I think Warcross is right in the middle of those two, and this is a 4-star. I did really enjoy it. It gave me like a lot of nostalgia. Like, it reminded me a lot of books that I really love, like The Hunger Games and the Lunar Chronicles a little bit, like in the sci-fi aspect, like the YA sci-fi. Also Ready Player One, this book reminded me a lot of Ready Player One, and I did really enjoy it. But I did think that the twist just wasn't my favorite, only because I don't want to say too much without like spoiling anything, but a book that is completely unrelated to this vlog is called The Whisper Man by Alex North, I believe, and I did not like that book because the twist kind of had to deal with someone that you don't know. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I usually don't like twists where like I don't know the person, or I could see it coming, and this has a couple twists, I feel like, and one of them was mostly like you don't know who this person is like at all until the end. And then the other twist was kind of like I kind of saw it coming, and it was a little corny, so I didn't love that. But I definitely want to pick up the sequel for this, Wild Card, because that character that I mentioned that you don't really know that well, like at all, they're going to be a really big part of the second book, and I really want to get to know that character a lot better. And I feel like the romance was kind of like surface level, and I just wanted to get to know more like about that, I guess. So yeah, I definitely think that I will be picking up the sequel for this. Also, this is one of those books that like at the end you kind of learned a lot about this world and like revolutionary things that are like they're trying to do, but it's literally at the end, so you don't see it like come to fruition. And I feel like in Wild Card it would be a lot more political, revolutionary, and all of that. So I did really enjoy it though. 4 stars, like I said. And yeah, those are my thoughts on Warcross. And like I did say, I did love Sleeping Giants the most, and I'm definitely going to be continuing this series. And then Renegades was kind of like my least favorite out of all these books, and I gave this a 3.5, so it was okay. I don't know if I'll be continuing this series, which most likely means that I won't, because if I'm not like too excited about a series, like, and I don't pick up the sequel like right away, I probably like, most of the time I never finish them. So yeah, that was my Sci-Fi September vlog part 1. So I read 3 books in the first like 2 weeks of September. So I think I mentioned that now I'm kind of taking a little bit of a break because Hispanic Heritage Month starts tomorrow, and I'm going to be reading 3 books by Latinx authors in the next couple of days. Then I'm coming back into Sci-Fi September, and I have 2 more books on my TBR for Sci-Fi September. I won't say what they are, so you watch that video, but there will be a vlog part 2 of Sci-Fi September later on this month. So yeah, that is it for this video. The next couple of videos up on my channel are all about Stabathon, which is a horror movie readathon happening in October, hosted by me and a couple of my friends here on BookTube, Cami and Sav from Riveting Reads. So watch out for those videos, and yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.